Or we're back.
All right, now we're off to Valo.
Mayday! Mayday! This is Freestar Ranger Nia Kalu. If anyone is hearing this, system's failing. Need help. I repeat, need help.
Welcome to Freestar Space. We're gonna do a quick scan for contraband, and you could be on your way.
Oops.
All right, we're done. Welcome to
Seals
Hometown.
good, air pressure good. And we're docked.
Yeah, he's a Sith.
Please tell me you're here to help, not to try and steal my ship. Welcome aboard, Deputy. Sorry if I can't give you the grand tour just yet. I was tracking a crew of outlaws that's been preying on merchant ships. Bastards got the drop on me. I ran them off, but they got a few good hits in. As you can see, I
Give 'em a
ain't in
toy.
much shape to make repairs. Just patch her up enough to get to Hopetown. The rest can get fixed up there. Thanks. I owe you one.
Rangers always got each other's back.
Hell yeah, Sam. Let's see if we can get through all the meat and potatoes of the game before Shattered Space. Maybe we'll do some extra stuff here and there, but I'm gonna do a whole bunch of videos on shipbuilding.
When
This
the
is
time's
going
right,
exactly right
I'd appreciate
to
a
the
chat. So how much of a thrill has it been traveling with the one and only last descendant of the great Solomon Coe?
You're a
everything
descendant
you
of Solomon
imagined?
Coe? What? This is the first I'm hearing of it.
I gotta say, it's a relief being with you. Time has a way of just building on itself. Solomon was a good man. Great one, even. But if he ever heard all the bullshit being talked about him these days, he'd flat out deck him. I am. And yeah, there was a time, well before Cora, where it really weighed on me. Felt like every little thing I did or didn't do was a reflection on our great legacy.
He's got a small
It's enough to
string.
drive you crazy. Now I just hope I can help Cora to... I don't know. Well then, Cora's gonna get a 5-star university education from me. For my father, Cora, and me, everything starts and ends with Solomon Coe. He looked out at the stars and he dreamed a way to get there. Imagine being the first person to jump into a new system. And now,
Yeah.
I'm just getting sappy. You're a bad influence.
I am the worst.
You say the damnedest thing. Well, I hope the comic book they make about our adventures is better than that rag on Solomon. The stuff they publish is just downright embarrassing.
I just
Thanks.
don't like using the
That
ladders.
should get me home. You're right. They were pretty beat up, so I don't think they got real far. But if they make it back to their hideout, I might never find them. We can't let that happen. They look to be heading for Polvo's moon Miatha. Good hunting.
Well, they're about to get me fucked up.
Nice to be...
Yeah.
Separation complete.
Separation anxiety. It'd be cool if you could fly between planets, like manually, but it just couldn't ever.
This is gonna be good.
Is that what you think?
They must be slightly brakes. Shields down. Target's craft drive is down.
Yeah, I should mention, the guns on my ship have a range of 3,000 meters, so... Never a bad idea to make sure you do everything. Yeah.
Excuse me. A little desperate here.
I'll help you out later, Adela.
This was
I've got
literally
stuff.
nothing until Ron was
Busy.
here.
Busy. Busy.
You made it. Those outlaws didn't give you too much trouble, I trust? Good. I'm sure it didn't hurt that I softened him up for you. You've got good timing. A courier just came in from Aquila. The Marshal sends his regards along with a briefing on your case. I was surprised as hell to
This is
learn
my
about the
favorite
starship
part,
theft.
like, it's my
Nobody
favorite
said a
quest line
word
in
to
the
me
whole
about
game.
it. Anyway, Mr. Hope can see us whenever you're ready. If you need to take a little time first, feel free. His office is upstairs. He's in a meeting, but it should be wrapping up. Come on.
We really should have done the Ryuja missions first, but
Trucks
I just
in
enjoy
space.
I'm guessing the Marshal...
Their motto always cracks me up.
Ron Hope isn't just the founder and president of Hope Tech. He's on the Council of Governors. The Council oversees...
there's a bug with the Ryuja missions where it sends you here for one of them, and after you finish up this quest line, you get attacked by like 2 guards, and it actually takes away from the quest reward for Ryuja. Actually, it's kind of silly. Which I'm bad at those missions because I'm not stealthy in real life, dude. I'm not very stealthy in video game.
Is it just me, or does every executive in the Senate systems have an office?
You know, wait for the new dot to get up here.
What makes them look like
Yeah, there she is. All right.
I guess I could offer joint shifts. It'll push payroll pretty high, but I think it's a worthwhile trade-off. As for parts, we could try outsourcing. Do a contract with scavengers, maybe, but that's a decision that's got to be made upstairs.
We are upstairs.
Talk to Elaine about the scavengers. It's not a bad idea, provided we get a good deal. And I don't mean a fair deal. I mean a good deal. Remember, it's not just our bottom line that matters. We're also responsible for the welfare everyone in the factory. We look out for our people here, Burchett. That's a point of great personal pride.
Excuse me, Mr. Hope?
Well now, the Freestar Rangers. At last! Ah, damn good to see you, Mia. I think we're done here, Burchett.
Yes, sir.
This is the deputy I told you about.
Splendid. Splendid! It's a noble calling being a Freestar Ranger. We certainly could use more of you. Let's get
You
to
think
it,
so, Ron?
shall we? Time is money. I'm sure I don't have to tell you what an outrage it is to have a ship stolen right out of the factory. Justice must be done, and the sooner the better. That's good news. Of course, that doesn't... I want the thief found and prosecuted to the full extent of the law. I'm sure I don't need to remind you of my position on the Council of Governors.
On the Council of Governors.
I'm glad we understand each other.
Yeah.
I'd take Ron Hope over Benjamin Bayou any day of the week. Looks like we got a job to do.
Now, tell me that you've at least got a lead of some kind.
Do I have a lead?
Know what happened after the... What does concern me is making sure that this... Well, I'm not sure I
The
can
dialogue
be
is
much help,
fun, but it's just
but
one of those,
I'll answer whatever
my
questions I
ADHD will not
can.
let me listen to all of it sometimes.
Very well. I need you to understand something, Deputy. This town is home to men, women, and children who depend on HopeTech for a living. I provide jobs that put food on their tables and a roof over their heads. It's a responsibility that I take very seriously. If word gets out about the stolen ship, my investors will lose trust, and my workers will pay the price. I can't allow that.
You've got a reputation for looking after your own, Mr. Hope. I'm sure the deputy here will keep that in mind.
Is that so? Well, I'm glad to hear it. I've worked hard to make sure that everyone here is well cared for.
You
I'm
can count on my
glad we
discretion.
understand one another.
I'm sorry to interrupt, Mr. Hope, but there's been a development.
Not now, Cosette. I'm in the middle of something.
But sir, we have new information. I've just received a report that the stolen ship was seen landing at Neon just after the theft.
A breakthrough at last. Well, Deputy, it sounds like you'll be heading to Neon, which means I can get back to work. Remember what we discussed. My people are depending on you.
Hey, can I get a word?
Nia, you sure can. Let's go outside of the office.
I don't want to hear any complaints.
That was my idea. Now go ahead.
That wasn't as helpful as it could have been. Still, at least... Let's hope. So, guess you're headed for Neon. There's a ranger stationed there. Name's Jalen Price. He's a little different than the rest of us.
What's he
But
showing? Oh,
Neon's a different kind of place. He should be able to help you out. Well, we've both got work to do. It was good to meet you, Deputy. Thanks again. No problem. Good luck on Neon, Deputy.
Oh, I don't need that. I'm friendly.
Just processing another order for pickups.
Keep an eye on your valuables.
If I had a nickel.
Just want to get
Well,
all
tech
this
is kinda cool,
over,
isn't it?
over with.
Cool idea. I wish it was a little more fleshed out. Not much more, but this, one of the big issues with this game as a whole is
We be dust.
it's so big that I think the ambition of it kind of cuts into the actual
Off-worlders.
story. So, I mean, I'm sure you got this giant spaceship manufacturer out here in Hope Town. There's not really anything else to do. It's just kind of empty.